The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 20.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
though it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ready? 180. Blue dead. Safe. Check.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Marshawn Lattimore on the...
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the safety creep.
On the counter, it's Conner. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 69 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll set up to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Vince Williams.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
4th down.
So Brees is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brees. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Saints.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
At the 42-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brees. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. 27 yards there, a first down.
On the play.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
The carry for New Orleans.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
To Alvin Kamara.
It's a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Saints nothing.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Makes the score.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know,
and he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good.
19 yards that time for number 19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Both sevens to Mike. Both sevens to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. No.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. Powers through him. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He was given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd.
this drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Watch the twins. Kill these 2. Tackle these 2.
On 2nd down now, it's Conner, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake to Conner, now Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh 1st. 2 minutes to play in his first half, 7-3 our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Kill, turn up. Jack 16. Alert.
Here's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They run the counter. Connor. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Check, 47. Here we go. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I don't want to see what's served, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me is until I can. Waiting. Put him on. Let's go.
Again, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 69 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Shift. Alert flat. Check four.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. 47. Get that middle. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check. 50. Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Do the night. Hey.
Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Check 3. Check 43.
They run the counter. Connor down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Got four down. Check nickel. Hey, alert. Mike's 47. Here we go.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Check 47. I don't know why this team showed up. For no spacing. 47's the mic. Let him know.
Now Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here? In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Breeze. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Taken in at the 11. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Take 2 of them. 47.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Breeze now on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Saints first down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
17, Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Saints 23, Steelers 9.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run the counter. It's Connor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the 4th-round pick from Maryland, Anthony McFarland.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alert, alert.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
He'll throw from the gun.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The throw from Brees into the hands of Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Brees going to throw here. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now, Brees again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
James Washington.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Easy.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. It's coming this way. Here we go. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Oh, you got deep? Mike's 47. Hey. 47. Exit.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Breeze is looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Breeze going to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Jared Cook. Incomplete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. The open man is Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.